Many don't even know the basics of the Christian faith. That is, now it is possible to be in church for 20 years and you've never heard the gospel. So it's becoming so unfortunate that churches are now mission fields. That the same way it is important to go out there and preach, it is important to go to some churches and preach. Because they're in church, but they've never heard the gospel. They don't know the person of Christ, his works, what he came for. They cannot explain what Jesus came for. It is not a myth. What I'm telling you is happening in many churches. The average Christian can't tell the difference between Jesus and other gods. Can't explain in simple context a sacrificial work. And you must understand that. If they can't wake you up now and say, tell us about Jesus, what he came to do. What's the purpose of Jesus coming to this earth? And what's the difference between Jesus and Buddha and Jesus and all that? They can't tell. Why? No foundation. What's the gospel? What's the message of the Christian faith? What's the gospel? What's our message? I have come to the opinion and to the full realization that help is not coming from the church for the church anywhere. The church must rise, and there must be dividing line between those who are preaching the truth and charlatans. Because if you don't know what the truth is, you will not know what is not. So the church must rise. The influx of charlatans and liars and deceivers and those who have no credentials to preach. For instance, how can you be a preacher of the gospel and you don't have a record of when you got saved? These are issues. You can't be in church for 10 years, but you don't even know the message of the church. You can't tell why Jesus came. You can't tell. Some people are in church in different places, but they still send money to the village for festivals. They must do it. As the firstborn in their house, it is his duty to carry the masquerade now. He will do that in the village and come back to church and shout Jesus. He's confused. He's confused. People patronize morning prayers and herbalists with full chairs. Full chairs. No, they are not even feeling guilty. Not even because their conscience is bad, but because they don't even know there's a difference. The kind of what they received is that everything is the same thing. Everything is the same. Say, you call God here is God. You call God there is God. If you hear the supposed gospel musician saying there's no difference, that's not a Christian. That's a singer. As simple as, dividing line. The moment you don't know there's a difference, you are not a Christian. Your salvation can now be questioned. There must be. Because unfortunately, people can have volume without content. And you can believe anything that is loud.